Hey everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is your TRX Lower Body Strength workout. In this workout, we're gonna use your suspension trainer to work the entire lower body as well as the core. I'm gonna give you lots of different options to work to your fitness level. Are you ready? Let's do it. Let's start just by grabbing your straps right here. We're gonna start shoulders pulled back, elbows right by your side. And we're gonna sit low into that deep squat and then do a big reach around. So just a little warm up. And right now I have my straps almost about halfway up. A lot of that is, I have a super high ceiling height in here. In my old space, maybe you've seen some of my other TRX videos, I had a very low ceiling height. So a lot of it depends on where your straps are hanging. Maybe they're on a door frame. So just adjust as you need to. You can adjust the straps and also you can walk further and back. The key is, once we get into those exercises, we want to make sure that we're keeping those straps nice and tight. Just hold it down right here and just shift your weight side to side. I like to kind of pick it up in that little gorilla walk right here. And let's take it right here. We're going to do a little shift. Side lunge, step in. Side lunge, step in, just like this. Now I like to extend the arms in the warm up just to get that nice good lengthening through the shoulders, through the back. We're keeping it lower body and core today, but always want to warm up through that spine and through your shoulders as well, right through here. Take those arms out in front, walk forward just a bit. And again, rotation for that mobility through the spine, right here. Just like that. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and flip ourselves around, standing away from our anchor point. And we're gonna step forward into a forward lunge, let those arms go back. You can just bring the arms in front. Take it right here. Big stretch. And we're gonna be working through the lower body and core today. And the way we're gonna do it, I want you to hold this here. Get a nice good hip flexor stretch. If you want, you can rotate to the side, really lengthen through the arms. You can drop that back knee if you want, and then switch your sides, other side, and then rotate. So we're working in 5-minute blocks. I don't want that to scare anybody. I know we really like our timed intervals, but this way it's gonna feel a little bit more like a flow. Walk it forward, get a little stretch through here, and then let's turn it back to the center. 5-minute blocks. I'm gonna talk you through, roll those hips while we're talking. I'm gonna talk you through what we're doing. I'll be doing the counting, I'll be watching the clock, don't worry. But that way we can stay focused on one set of exercises, get a quick little break, and then jump into our next. It doesn't mean we're not gonna get breaks throughout that flow. It just means we're not gonna get those timed intervals. All right, now I'm gonna remind you to work to your level. I'll give you, of course, different options. We're gonna start elbows by our side, right foot forward, and we're gonna step it back. Join me here. So it's a lunge. I want you to stay with that right foot forward, lunging back. Now, what I do want you to do, again, keeping those straps tight and in the front, right here, where you're not letting them get super loosey-goosey. And then as you're ready, take that foot off the ground. So, front leg stays on the ground, but as we drop it low, we're trying to keep that back toe off the ground. If you need to move back a little, let's say you're getting a little slack, you can step it back a little or angle, just like that. Maybe I'll angle, you can see me a little better here. Making sure that you're not letting yourself fold forward, you're keeping the chest open. If you need to tap the toe down, you can, but we're trying to take it off the ground. Can we stay on that same leg? Can we cross it over into a curtsy? Curtsy, again, I want you to start tapping it down. So this way we're building our levels and you always have the option to stick with this one. And then as you're ready, can we take it off the ground? Take it down and up. Yes. I know, I feel it too. Keeping it off the ground for 4, eyes up, curtsy crossover lunge. 3, 2, 1, back to center. Watch me here. We're gonna lunge it back, either tapping it down little jump up. If the jump is not right for you, you just keep the regular lunge. Here we go. Drop it down, bring it up. If you want to tap the toe on the ground, you can, or keep it down in front. Eyes up. Little burn at the top, I know. Yes. Hup. Last 4, then we breathe, burn. 3, 2. I want you to hold this one down, cross it over. 8, 7, 6, with your toe on the ground. 4, 3, 2, shake it out. I know, right? We felt that. Woo, got the heart rate up. Let's do the same thing other side, starting regular lunge. Here we go. So tap it down and bring it up. Tap it down, think just your regular reverse lunge. I want you to use these straps to try to get a little lower, right? What's nice about this, especially if you're someone who feels a lot of pain or tension in the knee as you drop it down, you can keep that foot off the ground like we're switching into right here. And sometimes that takes the pressure off the knee because you can keep it totally off the ground. Keep this front leg doing the work either way. Breathe, eyes up. I know, only 2 minutes to go. Back foot off the ground if you can. Drive the knee to the chest for core. All right, rest for a second. Curtsy crossover. Tap it down first, tap it up. Still keeping the chest open. Arms at your side, and then as you go down, they straighten out. But you keep it up. If you want, back foot off the ground. Drive it up to the side. That's where that core, again, we're getting hip and glute, and then hip and oblique, right? Yes, you can. Off the ground if you can. Then back to center. Last one. Here we go. We've got our jump. Take it down. Little jump. Take it down. Little jump. Notice I'm not going super fast. I'd rather you get low with it than power up. Doesn't have to be super high either. Hup. Breathe. Yes. You can. I know. Keep breathing. 3 more right here. And then we hold it down, crossover. Hold it down, find your balance. Toe on the ground for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh man, shake it out. Let's take it back to that little side lunge for mobility. Right here, yes you can. 3, 2, 1. Drop those straps, I know. Getting that lunge sequence out of the way. Probably feeling it in your heart rate like I am. Grab some water. All right, team, we're gonna switch gears. Turning ourselves away from those straps. So you may wanna bring them up a little if you want, or again, about halfway. Facing away from that anchor point. We got 5 minutes from here. So we're taking it, stepping it forward. We're gonna start with that alternating, that mobility like we did. Then we're gonna do a few things from here, driving it up, and we'll mix in a little core as well. So when we take it to our core, we're gonna do some of these lowers, some of those standing climbers, standing planks, while we're working those legs. So 5 minutes, hopefully won't feel as bad as that first lunge sequence, just different. Starting them out in front, core engaged, step it forward, arms back, 5 minutes. Right here we go. Now I want you to use this as mobility. It's a little mobility break. Really lean away and step forward. Think of it as that little push lunge, right? Maybe you've done this with me before. So you're not necessarily dropping low like we did there. You're here, push out of it. Here, push out of it. So you're long in that back leg. Let's hold this one here. So arms up, team. We're gonna push forward and back, right? So arms are up. You're pushing in to that front leg. Back leg is down. 4, I know. 3, 2. I want you to hold it here, arms out to the side. Drive the knee up and back. This is a little more of a lunge. You decide if you want to get low with it or not. Breathe. 4, 3, 2. Now I want you to hold it down here. Arms back out to the front. If you can, watch me. Push off the front and down. Push off the front and down. If that's not right for you, just do a little pulse, right? Pulse it up and down. Sometimes we add this in our regular strength workouts and it's hard to do, but with a little bit of balance, you can do it. 4, breathe. 3, 2, shake it out right here. Right? Good little burn. Let's take it to a little core. Watch me here. We're just gonna do a little roll it, arms to the side. Roll out, catch with your core. Take it back. Roll it out. Take it back. Yes, you can. And back. And here. 4 more right here. 4. Arms are getting a little work too. We'll take it. 3, 2, leaning into it. And then if you can, hold this one here. Now, you can either just hold or drive the knees in. Think of it as a little mountain climber. If you need to come a little higher with it, maybe that feels better, but if you can, hold it here. 8, 7, harder than it looks. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, breathe, shake it out. I know, arms getting some work, right? All right, I want us to take those arms out. Let's switch gears to that other side. Shake out your arms. Remember that push lunge. So instead of dropping the back knee, you're forward and back. Then we'll take it down, tap it in, then we'll pop off the front. So here we go, arms up front, core for balance, lean in, push, and back. So I want you to remember this lunge. It's one of my favorite new lunges because, again, for a lot of people, if that back knee bothers you in a lunge, this is a great option. Your front leg is doing the work and you're pushing out of it. Yes, you can. Arms are just moving with you, core staying engaged. Yes, you can. Let's hold it here. Arms out, tap it in. Now you're back in that regular lunge. Keep the arms out to get the mobility, to get the stretch. You decide how low you want to go. Yes, breathe. Up, boom. Ah, burn, I know, I feel it too. Hold it down, take it here. Here we go, pop up the front, up and down, pop up and down. If that doesn't feel right for you, just push out of it. And down, up, boom. Yes, I know. 2 more. Oh, shake it out. One last thing, team. We're gonna do a standing plank. Now I'm gonna give you 2 options. I want you to put your elbows right here in these handles, or if you wanna get fancy, spicy with it, in these cradles. Once you're there, figure out where you need to be, walk it back and hold. Think of it like your regular plank. If you want to challenge, move those arms up and back, up and back. If you don't feel steady with that, just hold it. And again, you can hold it a little higher. Your arms can be in the cradles or the handles. I actually think the cradles, even though it's a little harder, I feel a little more steady. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ha! Shake it out, team. Right? Throwing in some core, but still a good leg burn. Let's grab some water, team. Woo! Right here. All right, guys, let's take it down to the mat. We got some core, we got some lower body. So watch me here with these straps. I want you to take it when you're standing underneath the anchor point, where those handles are just below the knees and cradles are about mid-calf. So for me, that's all the way down, depending on your ceiling height or where you're hanging. But when you're here, you're about 8 or 10 inches off the ground, and you may need to adjust. So go ahead and come on down. We're gonna start, get a little stretch to that. I know those legs are feeling it, but we're gonna start with a little plank series to get that core working. So I want you to grab 2 fingers lifted up here, roll back. Ooh, no, not that. Whew. Right? Lift them up like dirty socks. Roll back and stick your feet into it. And then let's flip it over. Now, it's not a perfect system as you can tell, so whatever you need to do to get into that plank position. All right, we got 5 minutes from here. Feet underneath those handles. We're gonna start lifting from our knees, plank singles, up to here. So we're starting from the knees, and then we'll add going all the way down in between. Go ahead and join me here. 5 minutes, here we go. Lift, drop it down to the knees. Now what I want you to think about with this lift, plank singles, is that instead of thinking that you're pushing through those toes or pushing through those elbows, you're lifting with the core. So really lift through the center. See what happens when you visualize that. Your core is doing the lifting. And if you only get the knees an inch or 2 off the ground, or if you just come up to knees, that's a great option too, as long as you feel that core. Can we add a little here? Drop it down, all the way down, you get a little stretch. Use your core to lift, down. I know, right? When you're really using your core, and this plank singles you can do with your feet on the ground too. If any of this starts to feel like too much, you can always adjust to that. One more, up. Hold it here. See if you can just hold. Tighten out those legs. Tighten out those glutes, little tuck of the pelvis. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh man, I love a TRX plank. Let's flip over on to your back. Switching gears to your hamstrings. Now, if this starts to cramp or feels like too much, you can always take those feet on the floor. If you can, 2 fingers in those cradles. Roll back. Let's stick your feet in, and we're right here. Starting with those feet bent, we're just gonna do a little lift and lower. So join me here. You're gonna feel it nice and tight through there. Then we'll add a little lengthening, so make sure you have the space to do that if you're working on a door. Bring those knees in. Here we go, core engaged. Lift and lower. Yes, you're gonna feel it super tight in those hamstrings, but also your calves. That's normal. So I want you to really think that you're lifting the glutes, squeeze. And here, 2 more like this. And right here. All right, team, watch me once. Up, take it out, bring them in, take it down. Join me if you can. If you need a little stretch break, take it up, out, in, and down, up, out. Oh man, I know, I feel it too. And here. One more if you can. And extend those legs, let those legs hang. Get a little stretch through that if you need to take them out to stretch. And then with your core and your back on the floor, let's just do a little abduction and adduction. So right here, just the outer thighs push out, squeeze in. Outer thighs, inner thighs. And I want you to really visualize you've got resistance as you push out, as you squeeze in. Now, slightly more advanced, but if you want, lift up, out, in, and down. Straight leg lift, abduction, adduction, and down. If that's not right for you, you just stay right here, right? You're gonna feel those hips, you're gonna feel those inner and outers. Up. Ha, I know. I feel it too. One more. Woo, and relax. Let's keep those feet in if you can. If you need a little stretch again, right through there. And let's do a little reach. So knee crunch. Bring it over, bring the knee in. Slow and controlled. Knee to the chest, lift the core. You don't have to lift the legs or the glutes off the ground, but think about lifting through the center, tucking the pelvis. Here. Now, you can keep it there, or if it feels good for you, bring it up. Slowly down. Bring it up. I know. Slowly down. Bring it up. And wherever you are, if you're on the mat or on the ground, you can reach towards the opposite knee. Give you a little bit of that rotation. So you're either down here, we got 30 seconds, team, and that is it for this round. Down here. And here. Yes, you can. Deep core. High. Knees to the chest. Last one. And relax. Take your feet out of the straps. Big stretch over, team. I know we feel a lot of those hamstrings, a lot of the glutes. Let's finish it out here. All right, team, so here's what we got. Back up onto your feet. This one's a little tricky, but watch me. I want you to grab, we're gonna create one strap. So you've got your two cradles at the bottom. Right cradle through the left triangle. Then switch your hands, right? One more time, right cradle through the left triangle. Switch your hands. We're creating one strap, and you may need to bring it up just a tad because we're gonna put one foot in it. Now, not too high, probably about level with your knee. You need to see that one more time. Let's do it. And I want to preface this by saying, if this does not feel right for you, you don't feel steady, do all of this on the ground with no straps. Right cradle through the left triangle. Grab it with the opposite hand, cradle, left triangle. If you can't figure that out, just take it on the ground. Here's what we're looking at. Foot's gonna be on the strap. If you need a little balance next to the wall or something sturdy, we're gonna start with just a little lift here. Then we're gonna tap it up. Then we're gonna take it suspended. So you can always keep it low. If that doesn't feel right for you, you don't feel steady, just take it all on the ground or take it to a regular lunge or regular TRX lunge. So here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and start down here. I'm gonna put my foot back in. So I have my left foot, my knee down on the ground, my right foot here. Enjoy that little stretch. Now this is really advanced, so if this is not right for you, just take it all to the side on your mat with your foot on the ground, no straps. We're gonna take it here. Again, we're gonna lift and lower. So I want you to think about pushing through that front heel. Then we're gonna bring that knee in, and then we're gonna take it all the way up. Are we ready? Last good burn right through here, then we'll finish with some core. We're taking it here, core engaged. Hands on the ground if you can, just push up through that front leg. Here we go, up, slowly down. It should give you a nice good stretch through that hip flexor. It's gonna give you a good burn. It's gonna work that mobility. I know, trust me, I feel it too. Again, you can always take your foot out of the straps, grab dumbbells, whatever you need to do, or take it to a regular lunge, whatever feels more comfortable. All right, hold it up, hold that knee off the ground. Drive that knee in, take it back. In, I know, burn. In and back. Maybe we'll rename this workout Death by Lunges, even though they're all different, right? 3, 2. All right, team, so I want you to come all the way up if you can. Again, if you need to steady yourself on the wall or a chair or take your foot out of the strap, go for it. This one's gonna be more of a deadlift. Half deadlift, half lunge. Here, and bring it up. If that's not right for you, take your foot out of the strap, grab onto the wall. Here we go. Down, woo, hand up. Yes, team, down, hand up, woo. Right here. So you're hinging it forward. 4, 3, burn, 2, and 1. Shake that out. Stretch right here. Woo. Burn. All right, team, here we go. We're gonna switch gears to that other side. I know. Let's put your foot in. Again, do what is best for you. with or without the straps, high or low, we're here. Let's take it here in 3, 2, remember we're just pushing up through that front leg. Here we go, up, extend it out, and down. Push through this one, up. What I'm not doing, team, is just lifting in my back, right? I really wanna get the leg working. Again, we're not just going for strength here, we're going for mobility, right? It's a tough exercise, it's hard because you're working hard, but because we need this mobility in our life. Yes, hold it up, right here, drive the knee in, halfway down, in, yes team, and down, woo, burn, hut. Right here, in. All right, take your time, bringing it up to that standing position. See, it's hard for everybody on the balance, so take that foot out if that's not right for you. It's a hinge. Touch the floor and bring it up. Touch the floor. If you don't feel steady, make sure you take your foot out. You can always do this, just a single leg deadlift, no straps. 4, 3, yes, 2, woo. I know, team, I feel it, 2, shake it out, right through here, burn, shake them out, yes you can. All right team, let's go ahead. While we have our feet, while we have these straps, all right? Let's take it right here. We're gonna put one foot in, but you're gonna be in a plank. So go ahead, join me on your elbows, grab here. Now you can keep it here, or you can lift it up, cross it over, and do a little pike. Here we go, up and down, right here. If that's not right for you, keep that foot down. Little lift and up. Yes, 4, 3, 2. Oh man, that's hard. Let's switch gears. Shake that out. We are so close. I know, team, we're gonna finish this out. We may go a little bit over our time, but that's okay. Take it here. Cross it over. Here we go, in 8. Yes, finish strong. This foot can be here if you want. Little lift, knee to the chest. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Stretch it back, team. How do we feel? Woo! From here, I want you to sit back, open up those hips into that child's pose, side to side. That feels good to me, right? Quick lower body burn. We got a hamstrings, glutes, hips, inner, outer, and of course, core. Let's take it to a seated position. If you can be in that 90-90, if you need to sit on the edge of a chair or whatever feels better for you, or lean into that pigeon stretch right through here. Shift into that hip. Oh man, you guys, I feel that all the way through. I know I'm gonna be feeling that tomorrow, and I hope you do too in all the best ways. Right here. Make sure you leave me a comment. Let me know how your legs are feeling. Right? Trying to mix it up. Forward facing, rear facing, 90-90 or pigeon. Down on the mat for some bridges, some hamstring presses, and some planks. And then suspended with your foot in the straps. So challenging, but I'm so proud of you guys for hanging with me. Whatever that looked like for you, you showed up, and that's all that matters. Remember, it's hard because you were working hard. Let's take those feet out in front. If you want to use your straps, sometimes that can be really helpful to get that hamstring stretch, but it's up to you if you want to take it nice flat back and lean into it, or fold it over a bit. Otherwise, Find a hamstring stretch that's good for you. Whew, pull those toes towards you. Leave me a comment, leave me a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and join us over on the BodyFit by Amy app. Go ahead and bring yourself up. Woo! Gonna be feeling it tomorrow. I have an upper body strength workout, very similar to those 5-minute blocks where we go through those big upper body push and pull and then those smaller muscles. And then of course, tons and tons of other TRX suspension training workouts here on the channel. So make sure you check them out. Same thing, other side, get a little balance. Woo! Right through here. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Whew. Shake that out, get some more stretching on your own. And let's get one big deep breath in and out. You did it. That was your TRX Lower Body Strength workout. Great job, everybody.